Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy MLK Day. It is a Monday, so apologies for streaming on a Monday. But no, I hope you're all doing well. Nothing really to report on. I am back. Went home for the weekend. It'll be a story for warm up. In fact, let's get warm up going and get that out of here, I guess. But no, and I just realized my mic's in like a weird spot. Who cares? So I was, as you know, driving home. I should find what pin do I have to warm up with? I guess we'll do this one. No, this is new and fresh. I shouldn't use that one. I'll do this. My Statler, which is not new and fresh, but fine, we'll use my Drawbox one. Anyways, I was going home. I stopped at a gas station, as one does when they're low on gas, and I like hopped like a barrier. There was like a small thing I just walked through because it was faster to get to the main store. And I like when I was walking through there was a metal sign, and I clipped my head on that metal sign. So now I have a big old bruise and like a mark on my head. What's that one dude from like the USSR? Like him, basically. I look like him. It's humbling. It hurts. I thought I got a concussion. Like I legit like had to. Thankfully, this was like 6, 7 a.m. Oh god damn it. Whatever. So that was not on purpose. Shoot. Sorry. It was around 7 a.m. So no one was out there. When I did walk into the store though, because I wanted to use the restroom, maybe get a drink. The woman at the cash register kind of like gave me a weird look. I'm not sure if she saw what happened, but it was definitely very embarrassing. And like, I knew it was a bad injury whenever like, you know, the initial pain went away. The like, do you guys ever get like anticipatory? Is that a word? Like pain from anticipating pain? Like you stub your toe, and honestly, the worst part of the pain is just waiting for it to kick in. Like once that ended and the pain just kept going, like it stopped stinging, or like, you know, I was like, oh my god. And what's up, Kat? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Getting some good music in our lineup today. But yeah, I am streaming with a head injury, so I may take a break or stuff if I get a headache or anything. Is it that serious? I don't think so. Nothing much. We're going to be continuing a drawing today. I have some choice words for how we've approached it so far. I just realized it's very bright. Should I move the lamp? Oh, it almost fell over. That'd be unfortunate. I got another lamp for my room. I have a lamp at my home, my family home, and I took it and I put it in my room, and my room is so much cozier now. There used to be like a dark corner at the main entrance, and I felt like it had just bad vibes. It made me feel like I'm isolated at my desk in my room. But adding this lamp, it is actually absurdly bright. And it's like I'm taller than it, so if I look at it, I look straight at the bulb and it kind of blinds me. But I think it will serve a good purpose. Reducing the darkness within my room. I do plan, I have, you know, now that I stream at 5, which I love, that means I have to go back to doing homework afterwards, though. Because in the past, ideally, I would just go to sleep. Can you answer the question yet? You're so stumped? I'm not going to give you any hints. Figure it out. I didn't get any hints. Tet, improving at something means you struggle a little bit. You're not going to get better at Wordle if people just give you the answer. Otherwise, what's the point? You wouldn't improve at drawing if people just told you what line to put where all the time. Plus, it's not that deep. It's just Wordle, dude. Take the L. Can't believe you came to the stream to ask for more Wordle hints. Not sure about you. I play Wordle because I like the puzzle. I like... You know, that's the point of puzzles. It's like why I play solitaire like way too much recently. What else? What are the updates? School's going to start really ramping up again. I wanted this to be the semester where I get to work on lesson videos and stuff, but my main priority right now, outside of school, even more so than drawing, is getting a job. Because, man, the market is borked. We need to do something about that, so that's actually what I'm going to be doing after stream. That's what I was talking about, is, I had the luxury, whenever I obeyed my sleep schedule, because school wasn't beating me, I would fall asleep around 10, or like I'd start going to bed around 10. Like I'd, go shower, all that stuff. But now I need to wake up 30 minutes earlier, and I stream, so I have to work after stream for a little bit. Now, will Capstone cause me to need to stay up a lot later this semester? Yes. So will I actually be respecting my sleep schedule and doing healthy things for myself? Probably not. Well, Kavel, if it's so difficult, why do you stream? That's 2 hours out of your day. Because I thoroughly enjoy drawing and streaming. And I feel like having this habit, specifically streaming this habit, keeps me honest. So that's why I keep doing it. And if I didn't get to draw, let alone stream, I could draw for 2 hours a day and still be happy without streaming, but I hope so. But once I get a job, who knows? Because then I'll need to commute back from work, eat dinner, all that stuff. Unless I eat dinner at work somehow. But it'd probably in the future be moved to 6 p.m. And I'll just sacrifice my dinner, like I'll just eat really fast. I only spend like 30 minutes on dinner, so it's not a bad thing. But yeah, the stream schedule will get stabilized once I get my job. Because then I don't have like ever-changing classes or surprise stuff. I may need to move a little bit. I don't have the luxury of being like, I want to work in my hometown or whatever. Like I'm applying everywhere, and whoever hires me, I'll take. So there may be another period where Kavel's gone for a bit. Ideally, I only want like one large break a year, if that makes sense. You guys remember when I was talking about finishing Drawbox before I finished college? That was funny. But yeah, for a long time, Kat, I planned for this at least until the summer. So we have about 3 to 4 months of this being the permanent stream schedule. And then it'll get a little bit bumpy. And the new goal will be, once I've stabilized my personal schedule with this new job, I could start trying to carve in time during the weekends and maybe even during the day to work on the lesson videos. And then I make all the lesson videos, I finish Drawbox, and then we're off to New Masters, where I don't have the burden of needing to make Drawbox videos. It's not a burden in a bad way. I want to hold myself accountable though, so I think about it often. The video I'm most excited to make is the What Did I Learn video once I'm done with Drawbox. Not necessarily with Drawbox itself, but like philosophically, right? Like, don't draw in a vacuum, and beyond what Uncomfortable says, or you don't draw in a vacuum. If you're sick, if you're having a bad day, if you're experiencing mental distress, all of these things affect our art. So don't be surprised if you go, like me, to draw to escape the world, just for it to come creeping in, affecting all that stuff. Huge. Do you not go to the office store and buy like one of the like 100 paid pieces of paper packs for like $5? Doesn't Amazon Basics have like super cheap printer paper? Dude, honestly, like if I became, you get free paper. Oh, huge. That's awesome. If I became like a super rich, popular streamer, I would want to do like a monthly giveaway where I give away fine liners and printer paper. Like a random like beginner artist will be given like 2 2 microns and like a pack of 100 paper, because 2 microns is what, $5. That's like $10 a person. So if I was like a super giant streamer, I could probably give away like $100. It means 10 people get beginner art supplies. And like 2 microns will last you a bit. I could even test. I could buy 2 microns tomorrow. Oh my goodness gracious. I hate my current binder bends the pages and I just hit the edge of my page. Oh. I think after we finish this gravel drawing, we're going to start lesson 6 again. I will talk about the philosophy in a second of why. Alrighty, so never have to pay for paper again. Huge. That's awesome, cat. Infinite paper glitch. I've been scared of lesson 6 because each construction is so daunting. Because, not only did I vibe, we've talked about this before ad nauseum about how I just like lesson 4 and 5's content better. It applies more to what I want to do. But also, and I didn't touch on it much that stream where we talked about it. Also, these are making me so mad because this is okay. But yeah, lesson 6 scared me because it's scale. With the animal constructions, sure, you have like tons of forms to think about and how they behave and intersect and whatever. But it's very systematic in how you approach it, and you will always have a rib cage, cranium, and pelvis, and like there's all these other kind of rules, I guess, or like all of your ungulates and a lot of your mammals have 4 legs, and they all of them behave a certain way. But when it comes to lesson 6, not that like everything is comprised of a box. It's just, man, there's so much to consider and do. And so I've like had to mentally break up lesson 6 in my head, which is the purpose of lesson 6 isn't to make that really cool technical drawing at the end of each like object. Even though it is. But for me, it's going to be not perfecting, of course, but getting really good at the proportions for the orthographs. The orthos. That is my goal. I will not pressure myself on the whatever it's called, the actual technical drawing, as much as I will for the orthos. And that's nice because the orthos are, I would say, like less technically complex in the sense that you're not doing like all these lines and everything has to converge and stuff. I want to get my ratios correct, which is the ortho and the box. That's all that matters. And so we will, and we're going to try our best. Oof, not the best organic form. But if we're going to do a couple more, maybe not. We'll do a string of ellipses right here. I just hate that the page is curved. That always makes me upset. Yeah, I realize I also need to like put this light right here. Less of a shadow from my hand. Okay, it's still there. Who cares? Who let Kavel do lighting? Also, I think it's the wrong color. Hey. There we go. Now it's the right color. Is it work? Is it on a hue system? Do I need to mash the cold button like a bunch of times? Oh, I do. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Okay, well, there you go. We've learned something today, everybody. That's actually quite nice. So you don't have to switch through only 3 modes, you have a range. I know this song. Cool, cool. Okay, so that was warm up, everybody, and I'll wait for Kat to come back before I answer what we're drawing today. So yeah, we're gonna do BRB, guys. 2 minutes of ads. This is so you guys don't have any pre-rolls during the actual stream. Nothing. Oh god, look at my greasy handprint. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. Be right back, and then continue our gravel drawing. So be right back, everybody. Skipping the previous song and this one because I'm not feeling them. Maybe we should do. Let's do the jazz playlist. Yeah. We'll do some of this. I saw this one in my playlist the other day. Kind of feeling. Ooh. Ooh. You know? I can't remember where I heard this, but I was kind of obsessing over it. Anyways, let's get in here. So. Oh, wrong timer. There we go. We are continuing, bam, our sketchbook. You'll notice I drew this yesterday of me hitting my head. We have this, thing we did off the top of the dome. I just don't like the fact that I've upset. Oh yeah, so this was going to talk about at the beginning of this stream. I wanted to create a pose for gravel, and I think I did a pretty excellent job, but I obsessed so much on the fact like that this is supposed to be a pre-sketch. I don't know. I feel like I obsessed over the construction more than I should have. Is that a bad thing? No, because like the construction is the scaffolding and having shaky. Not even that. It's the foundations. and having shaky foundations. Wow. That just doesn't seem right. So yeah, I love this gravel. It didn't really turn out the way I expected it to, but I mess with it heavy, so this could be a chill stream today. This music just put me in such a good mood, dude. I don't know why. Whoa. I'm like tapping my foot. Dude, so I've been watching, slop anime is rude because like it's not that bad. It's just nothing crazy. It's not freaking Freerun. It's not like Death Note, right? Writing. It's called like My Cooking from Another World. It's like it's an isekai, which I typically do not like isekai at all. But this barely like kind of it's just a dude with an ability. I can't figure out the wordle. Hey, take a break. Who cares? It's just the wordle. Go draw. Yo, what's up, Bear? How's it going? Kavel and Kettle. Are you Battle? Bertel? Bertolt? Oh. Attack on Titan mentioned. Battle. So epic. How's your day going? Other than your 1,000 miles. Or you could talk about your 1,000 miles. Freaking talk about whatever you want. Mugbear. I think Bear just said P because the thing you were replying to, it said P in it. I think the replies are broken. Yeah, you'll have to try it out. There you go. It ain't that deep. It's just Wordle. No, I just wanted to be a tease. Just wanted to be sick and twisted and evil. We have to do the free run pose. With gravel today. Man, I was kind of pissed off about this drawing. Not that it is ugly or anything. I mean, I don't like it a lot, but whatever. It's because I used a box for construction. I didn't obey it too much. I need to obey my construction more. Also, walk was great, except as followed by a scroll for a good moment. Was it plotting? Was it making sinister noises and dubious behaviors behind you? Dude, honestly, if Alex, freaking Slash Cut's character wasn't a squirrel, I'd hate squirrels a lot. But I have to, not hate. Hate's a mean word. I would like not be a squirrel fan at all. They're scary. They do go. I like it whenever they go crazy, go stupid though. That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing that they do, I think. Okay, I think I'm done obsessing over the construction. We have Gravel's about to hit an RKO. And yeah, like I said, I'm actually kind of happy with this because we did a lot without reference. I appreciate the influx of furry art in the server. Dude, freaking Slash is awesome. Not just because, you know, they're amazing at drawing, but like the churn. Like they just pump stuff out. It's ridiculous. I want to be able to do that, man. And I've noticed in the past year, I've gotten so much faster. Like, freaking this, which is probably my favorite drawing of the year, and it's already started, took me like an hour. Like, not the gravel chess piece one. I mean, that one's good too, but this one particularly. I still need to make a 3D model of the gravel chess piece to 3D print. Okay, now we have to play the game of how I want to angle the table. For those who weren't here, there's something in Singapore called choping, which you put tissues basically where you want to sit, and no one takes your spot. So we're drawing gravel, like coming from like the top bar, jumping down to slam his pack of tissues on the table. I guess I could do like other gravels in the background, like looking really concerned that this random weirdo. I wasn't planning on doing a background to this, but that sounds really fun. And there's still a drawing I want to do. I did it here. It's Gravel freaking fighting for his life in an airplane bathroom because my friend mentioned while we were on this trip that like Singaporean food, some of it is seafood or like whatever, and so or like super spicy, and so he was like being careful with what he was eating because like otherwise, uh, he'd wish that there's a seatbelt in the airplane bathroom, which I just thought was super funny. That's too high. One day, actually, I kind of like refuse to do gridding. Um, I swear to God, Bear, I feel like I can hear you typing out grittying. I refuse to do gridding traditionally. Like I may have to for like a freaking new master's assignment. Huge, good job, Cat. I may have to do it for. I may have to do it for a new master's assignment, but other than that, I don't want to. It's a lot of work. Dude, I accidentally made a freaking 6-7 joke at the beginning of the stream. I'm pissed off still. That put me in a bad mood. This music's slowly putting me in a better mood. Also, I chose this song because the beginning reminds me of Vinland. Vinland Season 3, by the way, guys. That's happening. I actually haven't confirmed it. My friend sent me a picture, but it could have been fake. But I believe it's real. Nah, I need a smaller degree. We're getting there, though. But yeah, after last semester, which was the hardest one I've had, and then freaking traveling, and now I'm graduating, I want to get a job and just be stable for like 2 years. Stable draws, whatever. I am. What do you know about RKOs? I mean, just wrestling, right? All I know is it's called a RKO. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, no, that's not the RKO. I don't know. I just know from it. And I keep calling this RKO. It isn't, but Kavel, Gravel, whatever his name is. Dude, the fact that we named Gravel sucks because I just mix up words that have the same sounds and letters. It's evil. Sadie did this just to spite me. She knew specifically of my proclivities of messing up similar sounding words, and she picked this. Gotta live my new art setup. I'm never, dude. Even if I get a smaller apartment in the future, I'm still setting it up exactly like this because this is so great. Here's the Beastar song. Here, let's turn it up a little bit. Oh, here. I'm sorry, I did not see your message. I love how he slash cut owns his shit unapologetically. I'm trying to be like that. Actually, no. There's some things I shouldn't say, but we do need filters, levels of disclosure and stuff. But yeah, for sure. Cavil's the last person to watch wrestling. What does that mean? Is wrestling beyond me? Am I not cool enough to wrestle? Freaking throw Gravel in the ring. See what he does. Table needs to be bigger because it's closer in perspective. Nice. This part of the song is exactly why I thought it sounded like Beastars. I don't expect you to watch any sports related content because you're one of those. Watch Formula. That's about it. And very rarely at that. I used to be into baseball. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. I only watch media for like breakfast and dinner. And if it is, so like I might as well be watching Freerun. Did the person who made the Freerun picture, did they take that joke well? I really hope so. Because like that's a generational picture. Thank God we've been drawing cylinders for the past couple months and ellipses. I sometimes accidentally watch sports related stuff when I'm in the gym because that's all they have on the TVs. They have all like the college sports stuff on. And like I don't really care, but they do have ads for like the gambling websites. I don't know, it feels bad. I'm not sure how much I like seeing just like how all the gambling apps are doing a race to the bottom of like the youngest people that they can get to use the app, the like amount of money and things you can bet on. Like the it just seems bad. I don't FW with it. Dude, I'm gonna keep buying. Honestly, the sketchbook was expensive. It was 16 bucks, but man, I've been loving it so far. It's a pretty good. It has the paper I want. I love freaking destroying the spines. Stuff like that. You had an MMA boxing phase for approximately 2 weeks. And then I killed someone, so I had to stop. That was dark, I'm sorry. Did you kill anybody, Bear? Or wait, no, like watching. I'm so stupid. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I don't know. We have a felon in the Kavel community. MMA is cool, and I've honestly like thought about doing it. Not that I'm at all capable. But like, man, you get injuries that last for life from that. Like, I will not deny that I've been visited by the masculine urge just to beat the shit, just beat the shit out of another man. However, that is that is sadly not my calling. And I wouldn't want to do it with pads. Like, I wouldn't want freaking to wear like no, like I want to feel the hits, both being hit and hitting. Kat, you really are in your own world sometimes. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well, Kat. You've been up to drawing anything, Kat? I'm not doing well. Oh, I hope you doing well soon, Bear. JK. Oh, dude, you scared me. Heck yeah. That Fey Trickster Bear mug. Freaking love the little Pokemon doodles you did the other night. No paper, so I haven't been drawing. Freaking draw on receipts. Draw on the walls. Draw on your bed. Draw on other people's faces. Go to 7-Eleven. Go to a freaking store and buy a scratch pad for $1.50. This song's weird as hell, but I love it. Yeah. Especially I don't know the name of it. It was the second picture, the one on the left. They kind of had like the hoodie get up almost. I like that one a lot. I hate drawing tables and furniture. If I ever make comics, I'm gonna be lazy as hell, and if I ever have to do furniture, I'm just gonna get like a 3D model, superimpose it, and then like draw it from that angle. Kat, you're telling me there's absolutely no paper or any drawing surface at all anywhere in your house. You don't have a single piece of paper that you've already used to draw that you can't fit in a little more sketches in. You've used up entirely every page that you've used ever. Both sides. Now I gotta be careful because I have my music player on autoplay, and sometimes it just brings up freaking AI generated BS on the back of paper. Then freaking dude, who cares? It's paper you're drawing. Like, unless you're doing like a full finished piece, it doesn't really matter. Bro, what? Sounds like you don't want to draw. Yeah, and I'm telling you, it just sounds like you don't want to draw. What? Like, if you wanted to draw so bad, you just do paper, man. Like, you gotta separate yourself from this notion that it's gotta look pretty or be on something presentable. Freaking beat up your notebooks. That's like the #1 recommendation. Pretty sure like Chroma Momo recommended that. Like half of the artists that like whenever you watch freaking Proco says that in the paper one, I think, right? I think. Like at the end when I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Chroma Momo Proco, probably Broken Draw at some point. Disrespect on your hand. You'd rather draw on your hand than draw on used paper. You do you. At least you're drawing. The logic hurts my brain. Yeah. This is why I will never be like an art teacher or a teacher in general. I'd crash out so fast. And I'm not saying like every person is dumb or every new person to a thing is dumb and they're making me angry because of that. No. I have no patience. It's a fault of my own. Not at all of the students. Ah, that was wrong. I put the VP in the wrong direction. Now that feels a little bit better. We're learning. I want peas. Or whatever that was. I need to listen to that, re-listen to the VOD for that moment. Where I decided to make some of the most ungodly noises known to this stream and this channel. Some of the music I imagine is like going on permanently in the world of Black Sad. I wish I bought the Black Sad book that I found in Singapore, but I'm also kind of glad I didn't because it was expensive and I would be even more broke than I am now. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? This is going in the playlist. Bro, this is some angelic freaking. What the hell? One of my biggest takeaways from Singapore that I'm most thankful for is I've gotten a lot better just drawing on the go. Just freaking sitting down somewhere, zoning out, going into my own little pocket universe, my own little brain universe. Just drawing stuff. I thought you hit a OWO in chat, and I was going to be very surprised. Not really disappointed or anything, just surprised. Your hand is 3D space too. What? I didn't even take the time to read the message. I was just more concerned that there was an OWO in chat. I'm not saying the full thing. I'm not saying what you think I'm going to say. Wait, why are we... No. We already listened to this. Leave. Shoo. Oh, shoot. DJ Mitsu and the Beats? You're making some crazy stuff. Let's hear more. Okay. Yeah, I guess Cat's not here to listen to music. What a shame. Stream 600? Probably gonna draw. Yep. I'm kind of, I don't know, stream numbers are cool and they're important, but like, I feel like actually doing stuff, like finishing drawbox or doing a big drawing is more important. But yeah, we can maybe have like a little hoorah, play some fun music or something. I'll care, yeah, like I don't know, I'm more just hyped for like, oh, stream 1000 maybe one day. Be cool. Maybe it'll take us that long to finish drawbox, who knows? Is gambling gone for good? I don't know. We'll see. I'm just chilling out for now, though. You cannot forget that these streams are about drawing. First and foremost. I don't want to draw this from memory, but I may have to. The little chairs that they have in hawker centers. My poor pencil, it's dying. Stop. When are they going to invent the infinite non-photo blue pencil? Oh, it's called going digital. Arrgh. Oh, how badly I want to go digital. Maybe I will. I'm definitely going to restrict myself. I'm only going to ever do educational stuff with traditional, though. Unless, like, there's a point to doing it digitally. Oof, I need to be a lot less aggressive with my strokes. Jeez. Alrighty, have a good one. Hope you stay well and all that good stuff. Don't draw without a reference. I'm gonna go look up a hawker center chair. I almost knocked over my mic again. Bleh. Oh, yeah, most of them actually have like the little, I don't care. I'm doing the tiny plastic stools. Oh, I could actually recognize some of these. That one is Maxwell. Don't know where that one is. Orange chairs? Get out of here. Maxwell. Why are they all Maxwell? There's old Nunez. Holy shit. Al Passat. Clark Quay. Clark Key, or whatever. Shoot that. Screw that one. Or not, don't screw. It's good, but like. I can't ever pronounce Clark K correctly. Okay, this looks different than I imagined the one. So we're going to draw those. Just like a little dip at the top. I like the ones with the plastic chairs that you can move around. Then again, I can understand why they don't do that, because they probably don't want people moving around all the stuff, but... What are you going to do? Let me put this up on the reference monitor. Already 30 minutes in, dude. I want more time. Kavel, you could just keep drawing tonight. No, I have other stuff to do. Is this AI generated? No way. This picture's AI generated. Dude. I thought it was just low res. Look at this, guys. Here, we'll zoom in on this. So it looks like pretty normal here. It looks like Clark Key or whatever. And I was like looking at the chairs. I was like, oh, wait. What the hell is going on? The chairs transform, bro. Why are we doing this? You can just go outside and take a picture of dude. I don't know what this song is, jeez. That makes me so mad. This is licensed? There's a Shutterstock. Don't act like I didn't just catch you on. Maybe they upscaled it actually. You know what? I'm thinking that's what is happening here. Hmm. I bet that's the here, if I look up Clark Key. Maybe it's just not Clark Key and I'm lying. That's cool. Yeah, most of them, like my favorite, even my favorite one, they all have the glued down chairs. They don't have the plastic ones. I'm drawing the plastic ones. I don't care because I've already committed. Take a sip of water. Cool. Oh, just hit my table, my pencil on the table. Thankfully, it didn't break. Would if it was any longer, but Let's see if I could intuit it like a background, like a 1 point perspective hall, like Hawker Center, for all of this to be happening in. It'd be difficult, but it'd be a cool little challenge. Because like nothing here has been anchored particularly like to this at all. I want to be like right here. So maybe this is a job for a ruler. Just had the thought in my head is like I should find something else to use before I use the non-photo the Quran, because then I'm not wasting, but like it's meant for sketching. I just gotta waste it. As much as I love this pencil and how expensive it is, I just gotta waste it. Not sure if this is too. I think it's cool. I'm falling slowly more and more in love with this. I was a bit of a hater at first, I shall not lie. But things are happening. Things are coming together. Oh man, that's art's beautiful. It's like a classical, like it looks kind of looks like a Atlas. Man, I love like Renaissance Greek stuff. Like Greek heroes doing things. That's so cool looking. Will I ever do oil painting traditionally? Probably not. That is just a bit beyond me. And hey, that's okay. I don't know how to do Gravel's shirt because like he's flying in the air. So like the shirt's gonna be, and I don't want it to be like weighed down, but because that would also be blocking his like legs, and that would make it a bit visually confusing as to what he's doing. But at the same time, I don't want his like shirt to be like unrealistic physics wise or too unrealistic. I mean, all of this is unrealistic, but it's a dude with a bird head. It's a bird with a dude body. I guess I don't know. Bearing mug, are you still here? Wonder if Cat's still here too. Probably not. She said she's laying down, but I'm not sure if that means like laying down while watching the stream or not. Hmm. Yeah, what if the VP shouldn't be all the way over there? It's like if I do, oh, maybe I can get away with this. Yeah, it'll be okay. Because I was trying to think like, oh, the walls have to be like as high as gravel, but no, not really. The wall's gonna be that close? Okay. I'll trust the math. Shouldn't trust my math, but I'm pretty sure this is like a way of doing this, so. Like I was saying, I'd rather do many things than critting, and I'm technically critting right now, but we're gonna not talk about that. Okay, I'm getting a bit overwhelmed with the scene, so let's go back to working on gravel. So far, we have like this Hawker Center hall with gravel about a freaking slam that tissue packet down. I'm gonna need my eraser, for lack of a better word, real quick. Ugh. I'm covered in blue, dude. Pressing the page so hard I still can't get it all out. I'm like trying to. But that's the issue with like going in on that sketch too hard is now it's like kind of permanently on the page. So to add the actual gravel construction stuff now, like beyond just the pose, take quite a bit of work. So yeah, like I said, we got to do the freerun treatment to gravel where we're doing that like just notably somewhat difficult angle from underneath the chin pose. While we're at it, I'm gonna clean off my whatever. What even are these things called? It's called a warning. This product can expose you to wood dust. So that's what it is. It's a warning. We'll start, as I do with all things with gravel, with the beak. Ay, ay, ay. I want his eyes to be more round, more goofy. It's kind of weird. I find the construction really pretty here. Like I'm pretty proud of it. I'd rather have that as the final product in some ways. Ooh, I'm kind of really liking how dynamic this pose is turning out, but we'll see if it's a bit too static. Like this arm, I'm starting to feel is going to end up being a bit too long. We also have a tangent line bleh. Probably accidentally made gravel a bit too buff again. Frick. Oh no. Gravel keeps accidentally getting swole. My bad. Okay, hands. We'll worry about that in a second, actually. His eye was bothering me. I think it's just put it too low. Starting with a box of the head can be difficult. I love boxes for the head because it establishes the front plane of the face very well and like what planes you can and can't see. But that comes at the caveat of things that I like placing along spheres like eyes, like the cranium, wrapping the okay guys, now's an opportunity for recall. You have the frontal bone, which is the top forehead, and then you have the maxilla, which is like the cheek, and then what's where the nose and like the mouth is? It's like frontal bone is the head, right? The noggin, then maxilla. We gotta figure this out. Zygomatic is the cheek. Maxilla, maybe? Where's the maxilla? Frontal bone. I got the frontal bone correct. Maxilla. Oh, okay, that's the nose mouth region. Then zygomatic for the cheeks, and then mandible for the jaw. Yeah. Dang it. So much for recall. Anyways, let's do some Cowboy Bebop. This can be a little bit quiet on stream just by virtue of the music, but it'll get louder soon. Only 5 minutes? No. Where did the time this go this stream, dude? Having too much fun with this. Also, it looks like I'm giving Gravel a V-cut here. Dude, I do not like V-cuts. Nose too big. His tail would be like jutting out somewhere, but we're just gonna act like it doesn't exist right now. And the hands, these I'm stressing over, but we'll box it out and try to figure some stuff out. I put my tissues away. What's something rectangular I can hold? My notepad. Okay. This behind the head. See the back. Oh. Go away. We're gonna see the back of the hands right here. Like maybe the pinky on top, but then the thumbs go down. So you'll see like the tips of the thumbs. Maybe. Oh no, they poke out and go like this. Dude, I'm so happy with the perspective on this one. It's like, I don't know, it just came about and I'm very, it's goofy. I like it. Oh man, I saw art earlier of like someone, how they draw hands. I love it, I love it, I love it. I need to copy it. I forgot who it was. You figure that out. They may be going on my art parents for the way they drew hands. We could have the tail in the way there. I'm not sure how I would treat that yet. But I think we're gonna call it here. Yeah. Don't want to start something that I can't stop. So yeah, it's goofy. I like it. Cool. Alrighty, so we're gonna call it there, everybody. Gravel's in the midst of about to RKO a table or whatever it's called. Who knows if it's RKO or not. Yeah, cool. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. It's been a blast. Some good music, some good times. Once we're done, hey. Oh wait, I've been pressing the wrong button. No, why is my timer? There we go. Goodness. Maybe I was on the wrong tab. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so whenever we're done with this drawing, which may be rather soon, who knows? We will go on to lesson 6. I'm scared. It looks scary and it's difficult and the whole world's ending, but we'll try our best. Art or just all of learning, there comes a point where you're gonna have to do something you're scared of and you're not sure you're gonna be able to do, or it just looks too tough. But that's what we specialize in here. I think that's what everyone should. So yeah. Oh heck yeah. What a song to end on. So thank you, Bear and Cat, for joining me tonight. I believe that was everybody. We will be streaming probably every day this week. We may take, our usual day off. I haven't discovered when that day will be. Yeah, so once again, thank you all for joining, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.